My name is John Print, and I run Sports Business Education, a platform that trains and mentors the next generation of football agents. I'm doing this quick video just to show you around the platform and explain exactly what I do. So I train people to pass the FIFA agent exam. So we have two options. First is the full training, the FIFA football agent exam training. That is a comprehensive training course, sessions twice a week, Monday and Thursday, right up to the exam date. They're live, they're interactive, and they're also supported by the SportsBee platform that I'll show you in a moment. Then we have a fast track option. Now, the fast track option is really aimed at getting 15 out of 20. It's those that have come or decided to do the exam late or struggled to find the support and preparation they need. We do a weekend on the Friday right through to the Sunday, 1 p.m. London time to 3 p.m., and another session 4 to 6 p.m. where we just go through the main regulations that you need to know. Hopefully, that will give you the edge to get a few marks and get across the line. On the Monday, we also do a question review, which just prepares people before their examination. So that's a little bit about the services I offer. I also offer mentorships, and that is one-to-one. That's about building your football agent strategy. And I'm hosting a essentials course, which is designed for like the first 90 days of an agent, how you're going to build your agency, how you're going to get started, how you're going to recruit, promote, negotiate, and build your brand. That's getting a bit of a reboot, and that will be launched in May. So let's go to the platform. So the platform is basically where you will go to access the course content. So you just log in here. When you first join our platform, you'll have to enter your emails and then go to forget password. That will then email you a link where you can create your own password. So when you logged in, you will be faced with this, or you'll come to this kind of screen. There will be, if you're doing the exam training, you'll have these two, the football agent exam training and also the exam questions. We'll come to the exam questions in a moment. So the football agent exam training is comprehensive. We have a lot of kind of topics to go through. When you go here, you'll see the study materials. My advice on the study materials is when you'll start studying, use the individual documents, but when you get to actually doing mock exams and reviewing it, then use the actual study materials issued by FIFA because those are the ones that you'll be using during the exam. It just makes things a little bit simpler if you're just using the individual study materials when you are starting. We also have a G drive where those are accessible as well. As you can see, there are different sessions that we do. So the licensing process, on every page, there is access to our Zoom meetings. It's all very clear when those are going to commence, and also the Zoom recordings. All sessions are recorded and they're uploaded onto the G drive, and you'll be able to access them during the exam period. Now, what I've tried to do, I've tried to break down the regulations as simply as possible because there's a lot of pages to go through. So I've tried to break them down as much as possible. So we would go through some of the basics here. This session is about the licensing process. So the fundamentals that you need to even get started. So we look at the eligibility requirements. There are usually questions about that in the exam, and we just go through them as so. I've really tried hard to make it as simple as possible. Unfortunately, there is a lot of words, but we do discuss them. I discuss them. I'm open to questions. I'm open to debate. I know a lot, but I don't know everything because there are a lot of complex regulations. But together, we aim to get people knowledgeable. My focus is really that you don't need to use the study materials to get 15 out of 20. They're there as a support rather than a necessity. So if we go back to the courses, you'll also have access to the exam questions. So I've spent a long time building this through. So we have past exam questions, a number from the 2024 exam and the 2025 exam as well. So I think we've got about 100 from the last exam. We also have a number of mock exams, and also to support your studies, some support questions about the regulations. So those are accessible to you at any time. My advice is to not even touch the past exam questions. My advice is to focus on the study questions first, build your knowledge, and then use these mock and past exam questions when you're coming to the end of your studies, because it will be much more effective in your preparation. So that's just a short run through of the SportsBee platform. We also have a WhatsApp group where people would post their questions and comments, and I encourage people within the group to answer them. I will overview it. If you're making mistakes, then I will come and say, look, you're getting that wrong. You may want to look at it this way, or just help you get to the right answer. I'm also available for one-on-one support if there is something you really don't understand. And I'm happy to jump on a WhatsApp call or even a Zoom call if it's necessary. So that's a short overview of SportsBee and the SportsBee platform, especially focused on the football agent exam training. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on LinkedIn, drop me a WhatsApp, or send me an email, or even better, complete a application on the sportsbee.net website. Hopefully speak to you soon and look forward to working you and hopefully helping you become part of the game.